The rise and fall of National Geographic, a deep dive into the iconic magazine's history. National Geographic is a brand that has been synonymous with adventure, exploration, and discovery for over 130 years. Founded in 1888 as a scholarly society, the National Geographic Society aims to increase and diffuse geographic knowledge. In 1915, the first issue of the National Geographic magazine was published, and it quickly became a global sensation. For decades, National Geographic was known for its stunning photography and in-depth reporting on culture, science, and exploration. However, in recent years, the magazine has seen a decline in readership and relevance. In this video, we will take a deep dive into the history of National Geographic, exploring its rise to fame, the factors that contributed to its decline, and what the future may hold for this iconic brand. Chapter 1. The Rise of National Geographic. National Geographic has a rich history that spans more than a century. The brand was founded in 1888 as a scientific society with a mission to increase and diffuse geographic knowledge. The society quickly gained a following, and in 1899, it launched its first official publication, the National Geographic magazine. From the very beginning, the magazine set itself apart with its stunning photography, in-depth reporting, and commitment to scientific accuracy. The magazine quickly gained a large following, and its success paved the way for the National Geographic Society to become a respected and influential organization. Over the years, National Geographic continued to innovate and expand its reach. In the 1930s, the Society launched its first documentary films, which were shown in theaters around the world. In the 1950s, the Society began to fund scientific expeditions and research projects, further cementing its reputation as a leader in the field of exploration and discovery. In the 1960s, National Geographic began to expand its reach beyond magazines and films. The Society launched a book division, which published a wide range of non-fiction books on topics such as history, science, and culture. In the 1970s, National Geographic launched its first television series, National Geographic Explorer, which quickly became a hit and helped to further increase the Society's influence and reach. As technology continued to evolve, National Geographic adapted to stay relevant. In the 1990s, the Society launched its first website, which provided a new platform for its content and allowed it to reach an even wider audience. National Geographic also continued to expand its offerings, launching new magazines, books, and television series on a wide range of topics. Today, National Geographic is a global brand with a massive following. Its magazine has a circulation of more than 6 million readers, and its website receives millions of visitors each month. The Society's television programs are broadcast in more than 170 countries, and its educational initiatives reach millions of students around the world. The rise of National Geographic can be attributed to many factors, including its commitment to quality content, its focus on scientific accuracy and exploration, and its ability to adapt to new technologies and changing times. By staying true to its mission and continuing to innovate and expand its offerings, National Geographic has become a beloved and respected brand that has captured the hearts and imaginations of people around the world. Chapter 2. The Fall of National Geographic. Let us understand the factors contributing to the decline of this popular magazine. The fall of National Geographic can be attributed to a number of factors, including changes in the media landscape, financial pressures, and internal struggles. One major challenge National Geographic has faced is the decline of print media. With the rise of digital media, the magazine industry as a whole has struggled, and National Geographic has not been immune to this trend. As print subscriptions have declined, National Geographic has had to adapt its business model to focus more on digital platforms, which has not always been a smooth transition. Financial pressures have also been a major factor in National Geographic's decline. In 2015, the brand underwent a major restructuring that included laying off staff and outsourcing some of its operations. This move was seen as an attempt to cut costs and streamline the organization, but it also had a negative impact on the brand's reputation and quality of content. Internal struggles have also contributed to National Geographic's decline. In recent years, the brand has faced a number of leadership changes, which have created uncertainty and instability. In addition, there have been reports of tension between the brand's editorial and business sides, which have sometimes led to conflicts of interest and compromised reporting. Another challenge for National Geographic has been increasing competition in the media landscape. With so many new digital media outlets and social media platforms, the brand has had to work harder to stand out and maintain its reputation for quality and accuracy. Chapter 3. National Geographic's response to the changing landscape. In response to the changing media landscape, National Geographic has made significant efforts to adapt its business model and engage with audiences on digital platforms. One major shift for National Geographic has been a greater focus on digital content. The brand has launched a number of new digital initiatives, including a revamped website, mobile apps, and social media channels. In addition, National Geographic has expanded its video production and streaming capabilities, partnering with platforms like YouTube and Netflix to reach wider audiences. Another key response has been a greater focus on diversity and inclusivity in National Geographic's content. In recent years, the brand has made an effort to feature more diverse perspectives and voices, both in its editorial content and in the people it features in its programming. This has included initiatives like the Women of Impact series, which highlights women who are making a difference in their fields. National Geographic has also worked to engage with younger audiences and inspire the next generation of explorers and conservationists. The brand has launched a number of educational programs and initiatives, including the Nat Geo Kids website and magazine, which are designed to make science and exploration more accessible and engaging for young people. In addition to these initiatives, National Geographic has continued to produce high-quality editorial content across a range of topics, from science and conservation to culture and history. The brand's commitment to storytelling and visual excellence has remained a constant, even as it has adapted to new technologies and audiences. Overall, National Geographic's response to the changing media landscape has been multifaceted, encompassing a range of digital, editorial, and educational initiatives. While the brand has faced significant challenges in recent years, it has continued to innovate and evolve, staying true to its mission to inspire curiosity and exploration in audiences around the world. Chapter 4. The Future of National Geographic: What Lies Ahead? The future of National Geographic is one of both challenges and opportunities. While the brand faces significant competition in the media landscape, its legacy of inspiring curiosity and exploration in audiences around the world remains as relevant as ever. One key opportunity for National Geographic is to continue to innovate and evolve its digital capabilities. As the media landscape continues to shift towards digital platforms, National Geographic must stay at the forefront of new technologies and platforms to reach and engage with audiences. Another important focus for National Geographic will be on expanding its global reach. While the brand has a strong presence in North America and Europe, it has significant opportunities to expand into new markets, particularly in Asia and Africa. This will require a deep understanding of local cultures and preferences, as well as partnerships with local media outlets and content creators. In addition to these initiatives, National Geographic will need to continue to invest in high-quality editorial content that inspires and educates audiences around the world. This will require a deep understanding of audience preferences and behaviors, as well as a commitment to storytelling excellence and visual innovation. Finally, National Geographic will need to continue to adapt to the changing media landscape and new challenges, from the impact of social media to the ongoing threat of climate change. This will require a nimble and innovative approach to business, as well as a deep commitment to the brand's mission and values. The future of National Geographic is both challenging and exciting. While the brand faces significant competition and new challenges, its legacy of inspiring curiosity and exploration in audiences around the world remains as relevant as ever. By continuing to innovate and evolve its digital capabilities, expand its global reach, and invest in high-quality editorial content, National Geographic is poised to remain an important cultural institution for years to come. Chapter 5. Lessons to learn from the rise and fall of National Geographic. There are several lessons that can be learned from the rise and fall of National Geographic. Firstly, it's important to stay true to your brand's core values and mission. National Geographic's success was built on its commitment to high-quality editorial content and its mission to inspire curiosity and exploration in its audience. When the brand deviated from this mission, its audience lost interest and its relevance declined. Secondly, it's important to be flexible and adapt to changes in the media landscape. National Geographic's initial success was built on its iconic print magazine, but as the media landscape shifted towards digital platforms, the brand struggled to keep up. Brands that can innovate and evolve with changing technologies and audience preferences are more likely to remain relevant and successful. Thirdly, it's important to remain focused on your core audience. National Geographic's decline can be partly attributed to its attempts to broaden its appeal to a wider audience, which led to a dilution of its core values and mission. Brands that are focused on a specific audience and provide tailored, high-quality content are more likely to build a loyal and engaged following. Fourthly, it's important to stay relevant to current issues and events. National Geographic's success was built on its ability to capture the public's interest in exploration and the natural world. However, as issues such as climate change and social justice became more pressing, the brand struggled to remain relevant. Brands that can stay ahead of current issues and adapt their content to reflect them are more likely to remain relevant and engaged with their audience. The rise and fall of National Geographic provides important lessons for brands looking to build a lasting and engaged following. By staying true to your brand's core values and mission, being flexible and adaptive, staying focused on your core audience, and staying relevant to current issues, brands can build a strong and engaged following that will stand the test of time. Thank you for watching. Please let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Do not forget to subscribe and share.